Well, listen, either way, I think we are just about ready. They should be heading into the game. I think they've already done the knife. And should be Team Liquid starting on the T side and HellRaisers on the CT side. So big welcome, everybody. As Paul was saying, this is the second to last game of the day. The last one is going to be Flipside versus G2.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, another game that Markov will have to try and win. I look forward to that one.
You know, that's the fun thing, though. You're going to have Markov. I'm going to have Kenny. And just like old times, man. Just like as it ever was.
Oh, JDM in a bit of a fight here. But Angel with an incredible click to take down Twist. And yes, he should fall back. No point in giving JDM what he wants. That's a good start. And it's going to be a bit upsetting to Team Liquid, losing Twist like that. They still have the grenades that they need. JDM, I wonder if he's going to... He's actually fallen really far back. I was wondering if he's going to try and throw the smoke from up here towards Ivy. But not yet. So we'll see. We're kept in the dark for a moment about what his plans are.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is.
So just going to be for the bomb side instead. Or maybe for the C connector. But it looks like it's going to be a bit further up.
Middle train.
Yeah.
They're going for the SK smoke.
That's very interesting. Flashbang to come through any second. One counter grenade doesn't really do anything. And there's the flash coming through. Stiko's got a kill. Elish will pick up one, but they're getting overwhelmed at the moment. 49 seconds yet. Bondic to find a headshot. And now it's just Stan with the USP that he's stolen. Looking for headshots. He's very low on health at the moment. There's one. It's a bit more, and it's not going to happen. Bondic will take him down for a triple kill. And it will be HellRaisers with the opening round.
Angel, what are you doing? I was just, like the first thought I'm thinking when I see Angel peek there is like, this is how you lose the round. It's like peek one after another into this guy who now has a USP. All he has to do is hit a headshot on you, and you could just throw away this round, HellRaisers. Thankfully, they played it wisely after that, and Zero didn't show himself on the bomb train. Let Bondic take point of contact first, which is exactly what had to happen. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because once he's that far exposed, the guys on the train can actually do something, so...
A little scared there for a second, though. I was like, this could be painful. But unfortunately, it's nothing but pain for Liquid. To the glue factory. Not yet, but it might be happening later.
Oh, we'll see. Not that much of an exciting buy coming out of HellRaisers either. Or not any kind of madness where, you know, 5 UMPs. So just the two of them. The FAMASas and then the M4. Not going to be a buy in the third round either. Liquid never got the bomb down, so they've got the Tech 9s instead. I think HellRaisers have got a good buy in here. Like I'm just not a fan of the 5 UMP buy. I think it's too much.
What do you? Well, I mean, given the fact that the bomb wasn't planted, but
yes,
did you remember Mouse Sports when they stayed on Tech 9s for the second round?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, how interesting is that? Do you think that that's something we could see more often? Because to me, if you think about it, it's just like if you don't buy anything, you just stay on Tech 9s, you mow them down again. By that fourth round, you're just going to be filthy stinking rich. You can do whatever you want at that point.
I don't know. I think it's too weird, you know. I think that was just because they were so confident in that game. They just didn't care, but I don't know for sure. Ooh, well, 5-man grenade. That almost never happens. If only there could be a follow-up. Anyone? Stiko's got one. Angel's waiting on the other side, and he's going to get run down. Twist with a big double kill, and the bomb has been planted. Absolute madness here in the second round. Zero will go down in the meantime, and Stiko and Dead Fox trying to see if they can retake the bomb site. That grenade hit all 5 players, and they're still going to lose the round. Team Liquid bouncing right back.
What was the plan here for HellRaisers? Sadly, no spray through the smoke, no nothing. It was just wait until Team Liquid get point blank with the pistols, which is exactly what they were hoping for. Panned out perfectly there for Team Liquid, and, well, HellRaisers, it's kind of a trend these days. It's kind of a trend. There we go. Deny one rifle. Can you get the follow-up, though? Nitro looking for the shots with the Tech 9. Bomb goes off. Going to use that to mask the run, and sure enough, he will find the kill. 2 FAMASas and an M4 picked up for Team Liquid. They are so happy right now, Anders.
Yeah, I mean, very well played. Even as the grenade hit them, they didn't really panic. They just said, all right, well, you know, it's time to go. But there was no, like, complete madness going on. And then Twist, like an actual magician, just appearing out of the smoke. Pop a smoke, and then he's there. Van Dolken. I just love it.
It's like the magician's skills, but armed with with a lethal pistol. Okay, then.
Yeah, the kind of show that even in Vegas you probably couldn't do. Stico's gone down to JDM. Good job on Team Liquid to wait. You really, I mean, again, this is some simple stuff, but you win around like that, you don't want the adrenaline to kick in and suddenly, you know, HellRaisers are pushing somewhere 3 men with, you know, everything. Just solid round. Even if you have to spend the first minute just waiting, fine, do that. Just don't lose to any kind of crazy push. And they've set up to not do that, so credit where it's due.
Very passive angles so far. There's even so far back here for Nitro in case they try to go aggro by Pop Dog. I like it.
Guarding the soap in the shower.
Dude, gotta make sure.
No one drops it.
Exactly. There's the setup. There's the setup.
Well, now they're all grouping up. But again, we like seeing this. There's no lone player that can get picked off. And if they think about it, they probably should put Stanislaw in first for the UMP or something. You know, just let him be the guy to check that there's no huge stack at the B-bomb site, which there isn't. Although they don't know that yet.
The one thing, I don't want them to get too ahead of themselves and move off a Pop Dog. The man advantage, they could push out 4, but instead they're going to go with 5. All out onto the B site means that there will be a quick rotate from Bondic through Pop. But Elige and JDM finding both kills to open up this B site. Very quick work. Bondic and Angel, real, you know, they had the CZs, they had the positioning, but now it's just waiting for exits.
And Bondic holding Pop. He never really got up. I think he was probably waiting for Angel, but the timing not going to be working in his favor. And it's 2-1 for Team Liquid. And listen, I mean, I realize this sounds so boring to point out how they're doing basic things right, but there's a reason why they are the basic things, and we routinely see teams overlook them and terrible things happen. And there's no reason to, like, even today we've seen it, you know, suddenly you lose an AK in a round like this, and then the team has it for the next round, then you lose 2 more rifles that round. It all matters in the end, right? When you get to the end of that half and you need 1 more buy-in, you're going to wish that you hadn't given up all those weird rifles along the way. This time, HellRaisers save absolutely nothing. They've got 1 flashbang, and they're set up for a bit of a push towards Ivy, where nobody's holding. So this is a great idea, though. A wonderful play from HellRaisers. Sadly, nothing comes of it, but yeah, flash away into Ivy with 3 people peeking it. That's a cool plan. Got to do something, right?
Just don't want to give that FAMAS back over. But right now, it shouldn't be... I mean, HellRaisers just shouldn't be able to get to the site at all. Nitro finds the shot on Zero, who's lurking through A main. Easy enough. And Stan... Careful. Sees the window of opportunity. Angel eventually got caught. He will get the follow-up kill on Dead Fox here. Surely with the UMP. Yeah, last bullet. And Elige, heart attack?
You're waiting for it. Why is he swapping to the burst fire?
Mild heart attack. Mild one.
Yeah, I was having a worse heart attack when Elige swapped to burst on the FAMAS. I don't ever want to see that out of anybody. That's grounds for disqualification, actually.
This isn't Source.
Remove him from the team.
I mean, burst in Source was sick. I'll say that much. Played a lot of DM with the FAMAS, and you could just burst like...
In 1.6, it was at least viable to use it. Like, it had a utility. In global offensive, I just don't know.
Doesn't really... No, it's really just like, I'm kind of thinking, like, why are you buying FAMASs, period? Just buy a UMP. But,
yeah, but it seems like the UMP change did have that effect, that people actually do pick up the FAMAS every once in a while now.
I think it's all in their head.
It's all in their head, all right. It could be. I don't think... The science is definitely not in on it yet. So we'll see. Maybe it is just all psychological. Well, Stan is proving to us that the UMP can do just fine, so maybe he's on your side. Semler's picked up the M4A4A1 instead, actually. And Molotov's draining into C Connector, forcing another kill in Stan's favor. We almost get the quad kill. This is supposed to be Nitro and Elige's job, or maybe Twist. Stan's supposed to be the guy just calmly, you know, controlling the team, calling the tactics.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just great to see that it's working out for him, that he is getting this strong start. I mean, the last time, well, we got to... Didn't we get to cast that game, Penta, on Mirage, where they just got rocked? Yeah. And Stan had nothing going for him. I think he was like 0-8 at one point.
We did.
So you're just... I'm kind of glad to see, you know, new day, new opportunity, new chance, and Stan stepping up.
Very impressive. Very well done. And... We've talked about this quite a bit. Just bringing up again, you know, best of 1 like this, you really don't have many rounds to turn the ship around. Like, if you're HellRaisers and you're playing on the CT side, you need to start winning rounds pretty soon. They've had a couple of rifle rounds, and none of them worked out for them, and
they're faced with a full 3,000 economy across the board.
Ouch.
So do you go for the UMP force buy here? Do you just do it? You can drop 2 of them from Stico and Zero, get full nades, kit, everything, whole kit and caboodle.
That's a really good question, isn't it? They've chosen not to go for it, but there's an argument to be made. If you want that, you could try and make it work. You would probably have to try and go aggressive somewhere with it if you did, and instead they're just banking on some of these rifles finding a couple of kills. Nitro, did he spot that angle? Almost. Yeah, he does see it. That's really heads-up play, and oh, the grenade gonna go a bit short, but still, damage has been done, and that's not bad at all. Bondic in a lot of trouble.
JDM just has to be careful here. He does have Twist watching his back, but no, Twist is peeling off. So JDM hangs around, and he gets caught by Bondic or Dead Fox, who are pushing up aggressive. They want to get in here quick. And there it is, sure enough, the flank. Beautiful work here from Angel and Bondic. The crossfire, 2 headshots, 2 big kills, but Liquid are able to bring it right back into a 3-on-3.
Angel having a really hard time escaping Pop Dog here and trying to guide one more kill in. He's low on health as well, so grenade landing on him would certainly be the end. This is a lot of damage being dished out by HellRaisers. Already a big successful round for them. Now, if they could just bring it all the way home, that would be big. But Stico goes down. Elige with a very good peak, even on 11 health. Angel and Zero. And right now, Liquid are just waiting. 35 seconds on the clock, and there's no kit and no grenades. Carl has 1 smoke on Zero, but that's not going to help that much without the defuse kit. And they're actually not even waiting for Liquid to plant. They're going to go a bit aggressive here, and Elige wins the fight. 11 health. You'd think he'd be immediately gone. Angel with 1 headshot. He can actually still win this round. 17 seconds. The bomb is not even picked up yet. And there it goes. And Angel, here's the plant. Gonna go for the peak. Takes down 1. 8 seconds. And the bomb is planted at least. Angel almost getting the flick, but JDM will drop him. Second kill of the round for JDM and a 5-1 scoreline. That round was way too close for Liquid.
What an unbelievably close round with that flank from Angel. Called them out for being a little bit too aggressive, but in this case, it certainly paid off. It certainly worked. Got the drop on him in Pop Dog and then just rotates all the way back around again to still have an impact with the rifle later on. What a beast. But that's, I mean, that's a tough round. That's really a kind of round where you really just need to win it if you're HellRaisers. Liquid, they're filthy rich. They still have so much money to just go for the full buy. No worries at all. Now it's all on HellRaisers here. They've spent every dime they've got. And Dead Fox getting shrapnel down, I think. 68 HP left on him, and he hasn't even seen anybody yet.
Quite a fast play from Liquid, but now they need to follow it up with actual kills. Bondic with a great double spray down, closing out the yard for a minute now. Liquid, bit slower this time. Bomb will be planted quick though from Elige, and that's a really big risk. There was no one that could cover Elige in case someone was coming out from C connector then. That's really interesting. And Zero does go down. Dead Fox playing close combat with the AWP. Not an enviable position at all, and I think they just spotted him, so now he's in trouble. No scope, not connecting either. And the Molotov all over the place. He is definitely dead here. Ends up going down to Stanislaw, who's picked up a double kill again. Currently rocking 11 kills and just 4 deaths. And the previous...
Replay, please, during this timeout.
Oh, yeah?
Just of the no-scope, because I thought he got it, but the terrain blocked it there.
That could... I didn't even see him.
I think that was damn close to Dead Fox at least getting that parting shot. Sorry, Anders, go.
No, it's all right. Yeah, but see, I was worried here that Liquid was slowing down too much. And Elige actually sort of took it on himself to go and get that bomb plant, but that's still terribly risky in case someone was going to sneak out a C connector to kill him. But overall, I think it's quite important that he did it, because if they had slowed down even further, that's probably isn't worth it. Like, once you make the call to say, listen, we'll jump through the smokes and we'll flash our way into the yard, there's, you know, you almost have to follow through at that point in time. You can't wait forever. It's different if the bomb is down, or it's different if you have, you know, someone who's about to flank out of Ivy or something. Then maybe you can slow it down and wait for those players to come into play. But Liquid, yeah, they did fine in that round. 6-1, and 8th round is coming up here, and HellRaisers are just in a lot of trouble.
Struggling mightily.
Zero and Dead Fox are in 1 kill each. Stico's on 2 kills.
Yeah, no, they're just not. They aren't getting kills. Liquid are overwhelming them. Stanislaw is getting opening frags right now. I mean, the firepower is in for Liquid. They need it on HellRaisers, and there we go. Zero. Smoke down immediately as soon as he spotted somebody. And everybody gathered up here for Team Liquid. Might as well go for the boost and see if you can get lucky out here. I like it, because it's going to be Angel rotating over to that position.
Yeah, he's almost managed to get the timing. 3 men upper, and there's not going to be any signal that this is happening. No flashbangs or anything to let them know that it's going to be a B push. And nice kills coming in from Angel and Zero, hitting a headshot as well. JDM waiting back here with the AWP. There's no reason why they would peek him. The bomb isn't down. Just leave him alone. Wait for him to try and move up if he will.
Somebody's going to peek within the next 3 seconds.
Oh, he's down close.
Just throwing the nade. Count as peeking. I don't know. It looked like...
Certainly looking for it. JDM now a bit erratic, and I mean he realizes now that this is done. He didn't need them to go for a fight if he was going to win this 1v4 now. Almost impossible, but that's one hell of a shot to take down Stiko. 19 seconds left. He's finally picked up the bomb. They're quite far away, so he actually could get a successful bomb plant in. Gonna go for the smoke. I'm not sure if that's gonna help him all that much. Is he gonna try and see if he can maybe just get a couple of kills before he fades out of the bomb site? Maybe he's not even... Oh, wow. 6 seconds. He goes for the plant, and they're gonna try and run him down. Bomb will be planted for JDM, and now he's sneaking right at the edge. Eventually goes down to Zero, who's picked up a triple kill, but... Looked for a moment like there was something working there for JDM. Either way...
Oh, yeah, what a beast.
It's a really cool strat for Liquid. Not to be throwing any of the grenades, just walking in there. They just lost all the first fights. Like they went 3-1 in the opening fight here. That's obviously not good.
Well, that's the power of the M4A1, right? This was a sick shot. That was clean. Bit of a frustrating moment there, but that's the power of the A1. Both Angel and Zero there both have A1s. Liquid, and they're holding just like, you know, pixel angles, right? And so Liquid have no idea where they're getting shot from. That's just, it just sucks. If they'd have thrown a flash, maybe then they have the opening to get in there. And so it's just at that moment, you know, clever positioning from HellRaisers is what paid off. But that was so key for HellRaisers. 2 rounds on the board now for them. Liquid with 6, still a mountain of cash left in the bank here for Liquid. So they shouldn't be too worried considering they have 6 rounds on T-side train. But HellRaisers now, looks like it's going to be a little bit of aggression towards B hulls, perhaps. They're holding very close, at least. No passive play here.
Losing this round for HellRaisers be an economic disaster. 2 men on the B bomb side, you're right. They've got some utility to buy time with. I mean, especially looking at that Molotov for Zero. He's not in a position where it's very easy. He's actually just holding it straight away. That's probably a good idea because if he was saving it for later, I don't think he'd ever be able to put it down. Again, they're just walking out with no sign at all. Angel winning the first fight, but jumping down. Zero will be dropped by Nitro, and now Angel boxed in on the bomb side. Needs some big kills, and there's definitely one of them. 2 versus 3 as Stanislav picks up a shot. It's a 2-on-2. And Stanislav really far forward. How did Stiko not realize? Where's the communication on HellRaisers? Now it's all on Dead Fox.
And there's the incendiary. Perfectly timed. Stan, does he have any idea? I don't think he has any idea that Dead Fox is here, unless he saw the gun barrel. He might just have seen the AWP barrel sticking around the corner there, and that's what gave it away. So it definitely looked like he wasn't quite sure where Dead Fox was playing from there, but... Well, that's, you know, how do you spell disaster, you know, for HellRaisers? Because that's exactly what they're in right now.
Yeah, they even had the opening kills. They had almost everything. Like, he gets this frag, and then orcs forward. And see, the fact that Stiko is not made aware or isn't quite ready for that fight is very strange.
Yeah,
that's a sign that something isn't quite working on the communications front. Also, it's hard to blame HellRaisers for not being prepared for Stanislav dropping like 14 kills in the first 9 rounds. I wasn't expecting that either, to be honest. Dead Fox goes down, but Stiko, can you follow it up? Is it a mind game?
I know. It's like he is baiting. He is just like, nobody is here. Okay, Angel, they're stacking. They're doubling down Anders. But Stanislav's not going to get fooled by anything. That's unreal. JDM, quad kill, shooting turkeys right now. And Elise will find the last kill on Bondic over at Pop Dog. But Stan has got to be smiling a little bit because he's just like, yeah, we had a barbecue. Worked out. Perfect.
That's so heartless. They were trying to sell that fake really hard.
So hard. 2 players sacked themselves, and still he goes for the incendiary. I love it.
8-2, moving into the 11th round here. This is just a really good showing for Team Liquid right now. I'm impressed. They even lost the pistol, came back and won the 2nd round, and just more or less continued to win after that. Early frag onto Bondic. That was Nitro. Really quick down Pop Dog. And now HellRaisers are forced quite far back on the bomb side. I'm liking the fact that Stico's moving up here into the middle of the A yard. He kind of needs to have a presence. He can't allow for them to get the bomb down without anyone going down. Dead Fox with the second kill of the game for him in taking down JDM. And now Stico, oh no, he made a bit too much noise and they almost line up. That could have been a double, but instead they traded and that leaves 0. 1 versus 3. Smoked off here. He's just going to challenge the smoke immediately. And Nitro's waiting on the other side. A triple for him to make it another round for Liquid.
It's just perfect. The fact that that's unfortunate because Dead Fox actually gets the follow-up kill on JDM, but the rifler he runs in too quick, and so JDM would have been able to communicate to his teammates. Wait, rifle guy is close to me here at A main as well. So that's all the information you need at that point if you're Team Liquid. You know where 2 of the players are for HellRaisers, and while they obviously just capitalize on that, snuff them.
142 ADR on Stan.
Balanced by 23 ADR on Dead Fox. 2 kills for Dead Fox. That's painful. ADR. Well, it's like not only that, it's like, okay, maybe you got a guy doing 23 ADR, but you still have a guy doing 33 ADR as well. It's just not enough of an impact at all right now, boys. They need to step up.
Yeah, what a hard game for the HellRaisers squad. Now, both these teams are 1-1, so no one's going home or qualifying from this game. But obviously, you don't want to be 1-2. Like, once you've got your back against the wall, it could get really tough. And if one thing it means, if you want to qualify, you've got to play 2 games tomorrow, which is also, you know, a bit stressful.
Painful.
And potentially quite dangerous. So we'll see how it all works out. 12 rounds is what we've got here, and almost all of them been working out in favor of Team Liquid. This time it's back to pistol. Zero's got a smoke. I don't know what is the plan with the smoke. He's on the B bomb side. He's just gonna look like he's ready to smoke upper.
Yeah, right.
But what is the purpose? I can't tell you.
Oh, there's a Molotov. When does he throw it out? Like, is he just wondering? Are they waiting for some noise? He's hidden in a very interesting spot. I mean, it's not a common spot to see anybody. And I guess that's it. He wants to set up the smoke for upper so that he can actually hold lower. Nice. Come on.
Stop
cheating.
cheating.
There we go.
That's unbelievable. Gets the shot through. Stico's going to be so incredibly mad, especially after he gets shot in the face.
Yeah,
like you just must feel very outplayed at that point in time. Even if it was just spam, that's still very annoying indeed. Twist landing a second kill, and I guess we'll never see what that smoke was about. I mean, he did throw it upper eventually.
That's exactly it. It's that he can buy some time on upper, it looks like, and he's got that weird angle towards lower. That's why you hardly see anybody up there. It's because if they come out on upper, you're a dead man. You got nowhere to go. But if they only come out lower, you know, you might have. It's like Fountain on Inferno or whatever. Well, no, that's just a horrible spot. I hate that spot so much.
I feel like that's the kind of play that, like, on paper, it makes total sense. Like, you almost like a flow chart, you know, I'll throw smoke here or watch there. It's like in reality, it's a pretty big chance you just eat a flashbang right after you throw that smoke, and then you get killed as the next step.
You need a lot to go your way.
Yeah, like just a lot of things. But whatever. I mean, it's interesting. I'm more interested in anything else. I'd like to see that tried again sometime.
9-2. Soon to be 10. They're doing so well right now, Liquid. This is just a complete reversal from them. I mean, they've looked shaky this qualifier for sure. Yeah, there was overtime versus Tyloo to start. Then they get blitzed by Penta. So, I mean, it's not been fun.
Yeah, no, that's what I was sort of alluding to. I said I think they've been playing just under level. I mean, both the American team, well, I say both, but the last that are left.
3. Yeah, exactly. The last that are left, sadly, Optic.
Yeah, Optic was playing way under level. But the other two even have been playing, I think, worse than they could have. So this is actually more in line with what sort of my mental picture of what they could have been like at this qualifier. So that's exciting and encouraging. Dead Fox with a nice flick on Stan, taking him down even after eating a lot of grenade damage. No armor on Dead Fox to go for that peak. That's very risky.
That's ballsy.
But if you're down 10-2, maybe that's the call, right?
Eventually, you're going to have to make the plays. You're right. Eventually, you're going to have to start taking some risks, especially if you've hardly had any impact at all so far in this first half. So Dead Fox finally just channeling a bit of that inner beast that he's had for so long. He is one of the players that HellRaisers rely on to get the work done. And so now, Team Liquid, you can see the reaction for Liquid. They're like, wait, They went aggressive? Okay. Calm down, wait and hold the angles, run the clock down and see what they do next. But in the meantime, HellRaisers, they might as well be made out of stone. Look at this. They aren't moving. They aren't budging. It's only Stiko over there just jiggling a little bit by Ali.
Yeah, and that's what they should do. Got the man lead. No reason to do anything tricky. Some Molotovs are coming out here. Looks like a rotation back towards the A side of the map. With the bomb being dropped in main there. Critical kill coming out of Bondik, but he's going to go down, and Dead Fox will fall next, and suddenly Liquid back in a 3-on-3, and a missed shot from Angel. He's going to go for it again, but JDM is ready and waiting, and a long-distance fight for Nitro, taking it down, and Liquid turning what was not an easy round to win. They make it look very easy indeed. 11-2, 14th round here, and yeah, everybody in Liquid's doing well. Twist is at the bottom with 8, but that's, you know, Nitro with 10, Elige with 11, 13 JDM, and then Stan on 15 still. What a strange game.
Yeah, it is a bit off, isn't it? It's not exactly what you expect to see, especially, you know, Stanislaw leading the way over Elige, you know, over Twists. But you got to give it to them. Right now, they are moving together as a unit. They explode onto the site. They take all the fights. They're not letting HellRaisers get comfortable whatsoever. And sure enough, here in a round that matters most for HellRaisers, they're getting bowled over. Although Bondik and Dead Fox are making a difference, it doesn't matter. There you go, Anders. Twist, he heard you criticizing him. He heard you say, what, he's only on 8? It's like, I'll get double digits too, Anders. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I got you.
It's really, really good news. Just a bit of magic.
Now 10, Nitro's at 10. It's just, everything is falling into place so nice and neat here for Liquid.
15th round. This is all very impressive. Now Stiko's down to 28 ADR and Dead Fox is up a bit, but they're both, you know, sub 40 in the ADR department. That's very hard to get out of.
This is just nerves, I think, for HellRaisers. You know,
yeah.
it's just nerves. It's like they just never really got into the server, and it's going to take what, you know, winning the pistol round in the second half, perhaps, to maybe start getting them to feel like, okay, we can have an impact here, boys. Because look, aggression main now. This is where they're actually starting to throw something at Liquid here, at least clearing it out. I like that Angel's the one who stays there. You know, Stiko's like, yeah, it's totally safe. You know, just stand over there by that wall. It's all good.
Yeah, nothing can fail. Are they going to try and bait it out? Just going to be the flashbang to clear out any corner there. Still got plenty of time here for Team Liquid. The last round of the half. So shocking because HellRaisers won the pistols. You'd think that would inspire them to come alive in the game, and, you know, everyone gets all fired up, but they got smacked down so quick after that. Then they had one round where they, you know, won with rifles and had a good time, and that was the end of it. That was all we saw out of HellRaisers. See if they can get a third round on the board here.
It was a short party, Anders.
Oh no, Elige.
Well, this is awkward. I like it, though. So, I mean, they heard an op and a rifle by Ali early on in the round. Angel only sees the one at A main. Good timing to get some nades out there and see if they can figure out what Liquid are up to. And sure enough, Twist finds the headshot on Bondik to start things off. Well, this is just, again, more of the same. Look at this. It's a firing squad.
Yeah, flashbang coming out of Pop Dog for Twist to get the first kill is just very well done. It'll be the end of the first half here. Twist with the triple and an overall scoreline of 13-2 in favor of Team Liquid. Very, very impressive game coming out of the American side. You've got to give them a lot of credit here. And HellRaisers, I mean, you're right. Probably they never got the engine up and running. It was just stuck in the beginning there, losing the second round, and then the whole team just kind of falling apart, it seems.
A bit of utility getting picked up for this pistol round here for HellRaisers, though. So that bodes well. Seems like we'll get something fun out of them here instead of just the straight running gun.
See, whenever I see a Molotov, I always look for the other team on the T side. I always look for the other team. Is there a smoke left on them? And Nitro has both the smoke and the kit, which is a very strong indication that, you know, they don't want to get fired out at any point. But the Molotov's already been thrown out by the HellRaisers, trying to get onto the bomb site. Elige just picked up one kill, and now they're going to go for a bomb plant there. Stiko's going to be able to complete that. No one can stop him. Stan, though, can't be stopped either, it seems. Is going to get a headshot on one, looking for Stiko. Twist will get one in return, and is looking for more. Stuck on the bomb side is Bondik, and he can't get out. Stiko, the last one left. Smoke goes up. Bomb is still on the other side, though, and Nitro will take care of business. Liquid more or less cementing the win here. I don't see how HellRaisers can make it back.
For me, Stan is the hero of that round, just because he was holding lower ramp on B, close enough to hear them all to hear HellRaisers stomping through the white halls into Pop Dog, down Pop Dog. It's just like there was so much audio information for Stan that entire way, right from the start of that pistol round. He gets the flank timing perfect because of that. Just painful to watch for HellRaisers. Oh, hero AK?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I'm all in on this idea.
Take the hit.
Yeah, I mean, you're 14-2, right? What are you gonna do anyway? You might, yeah, if you were gonna make, you know, Counter-Strike history and make the comeback from 14-2 in a major qualifier, then yeah, it would have to start with this, you know. So go for it.
Boom, boom. Oh, the timing. Nearly had the wallbang timing there from Bomb Train, Elish. That was close. One of the very few, few left that can do a tremendous amount of damage, at least.
With rifles, yeah. That seems to have almost been a priority, like a Valve priority, to say that wallbangs are for AWPs and stuff like that, not for rifles. Which, well, that's a whole discussion, isn't it? All on its own.
What do you think? Tell me more.
You know, but I think early on, especially because I was so heavily colored by 1.6 Counter-Strike, which obviously the wallbangs are, you know, on a whole different scale. I wanted more something like that, but I don't know if it would work in this game now. Like, now I'm questioning myself a bit. HellRaisers, they have to make this work. They've got to make this round work, otherwise they're pretty much going to be 1 and 2 in the qualifier. Stan will pick up the kill on Zero, but the bomb has at least been planted, and JDM with the scout not really getting the kill. Elish, though, to take down Stiko. Still a 3-on-4, and now they're trying to see if they can make it through. Angel picking up 2 big kills, and maybe, just maybe, they can hold on to the bomb here. Close range headshot from Dead Fox. Leaves Bondic alone. 1-on-2. He's sneaking in from behind. He's got the Deagle in hand. They've only tapped the bomb. They're not actually defusing yet, so he's got the time for it. A lot of damage on one, but he's going to go down eventually. And Liquid, even without the defuse kit, they are going to be able to defuse the bomb and win the round here. Elish with a quad kill, and Liquid now on 15 rounds. A nice attempt from HellRaisers, actually. It wasn't bad.
No.
Liquid are just on a different level right now.
It's just like the unlucky things, I guess. The timing where, well, JDM was going to be up on that train by connector anyway, so he would have seen the guy come out from upper.
And they had, you know, a scout and 1 AK and then pistols, right? You know, so...
I mean, they get the bomb plant. They get that much down. But I think it was Stiko who was trying to rush from upper, trying to rush the back line. He got snuffed immediately. That's a lot of the pressure from HellRaisers gone just like that. If he gets a kill, maybe, you know, you can kind of like box Liquid in towards connector and stop him there. So just a tough break for HellRaisers. Not really able to go past that, although Angel did try. Got 2 good kills. 15-2, match point. 13 match points for Liquid.
Yeah. Angel and Bondic are really the only 2 that are keeping up with the rest of the game here.
You can say what? That they're the veterans, basically. Yeah. It's like they are hitting a level right now. Stiko, Dead Fox, and Zero, however, just not the case.
18th round. Dead Fox hearing some movement over here, actually calling in for a bit of backup. Stiko could be rotating in to help him out. Instead, he's just going to eat a grenade and...
Look really frustrated.
Look really frustrated.
He kind of just was like, damn it, again.
Generally speaking, for Dead Fox, this must have just been, in every way, a tough game to be playing. Because we've seen other games from him where he has much more of an impact with the AWP, and he just was pretty much missing this whole game. JDM does get a bullet to the face, but then that's refragged by Nitro, hitting a grenade on Zero. So 4-3 still. And now they're starting to creep up. Looks like they do want to see if they can pinch Twist in on that long lane all on his own. It's Nitro hitting a headshot on Bondic. Down to 2 players left here. Team Liquid with absolute excellence in this qualifying game. Dead Fox hits a headshot on Twist. Still need 2 more kills to try and see if they can extend the series just a bit longer.
Oh, there's the key shot from Elish. They needed to find Stiko. They found him quick enough. They knew exactly where Dead Fox was playing from. And that, yeah, it doesn't get much cleaner than that. 16-2. HellRaisers never allowed to get into the fight.
No.